Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new season of MXGP. The 2025 season is upon us. This is the YPF Infinia MXGP of Argentina. My name's Paul Malin. We're at a brand new venue. The fans are packed in their tens of thousands. The racetrack absolutely spectacular, and we are now set to go racing for the first time in 2025.
I always wanted to move to the bigger bike. I love it, and I think my size is good also for that bike. And I said, just give it a try, and went out testing, and I think team looked really good. Also said that I was feeling better. I was also feeling better every time I went out on the bike. So, no, I just feel good on the bike. I enjoy it, and now I'm just pushing my brother to get everything done that I couldn't do, and just help him the things that I did wrong, that I can help him, and then yeah. Together we build a good team, so we have a good, with the team everybody's good. My brother is making big improvements like we saw in Argentina, so I'm loving every part of it. So no, with the 450 also I got to learn some different riding style, and no, overall I love it.
What happened in the qualifying when you did a second quarter crash? Can you talk us through what happened there?
I stole the bike, so I was already starting the bike, and one Argentina, I don't know from where the guy was from, and I was just stopped, and that guy came from completely inside, running to my leg, and I was like, oh, he got my leg, and then he just keeps on going, and I got like MMA on the ground, and I was just down there, and like I wanted to stand up. I was scared of the exhaust like getting burned, and then the guy was just screaming at me. I was like, and then I stand up. I say, okay, I need to try to get the good position for the gate. I got 19. I was like, yeah, okay.
I'm just feeling good, feeling happy, more like a little kid again, and just trying to keep it still on the ground and be humble. I mean, many people misunderstand it. Like, I have a team behind me, but at the end we're still kind of privateer, like many other riders. So it was good. I mean, you can see with less stuff, you also can make it happen at the end. I have good people around me, like I said, and if you work together good, everything is possible.
So we start with the own team, only for Kevin, with support from Peter Hostetter from the Hostetter company in Switzerland, the Yamaha importer. And so we're building ourselves a team. We make everything up ourselves with the family of Kevin. The second year was strong, and there was no possible that we can doing everything ourselves. I work in by side. I have 100% job in Switzerland, also the family of Bruman.
My mustache.
It's beautiful.
Everybody around him, let's go for working. We go on Monday back and stay in the job in Switzerland. And coming next weekend then to France, and then start the whole season.
No, the eyes of a small kid when you sign them or you take a picture, just reminds me when I was young. I also used to go to the riders. You know, it's like to be one of these riders. Amazing.
We're checking out here the second corner. After the first corner, 180 left. They then take this right-hand corner. We're seeing it between the two time practice sessions. And wow, is it deep already in the inside here. So it's carving out. This rut comes from about halfway around the corner where they normally do to right the way up to the very top of this jump here. So of course you can rail it around the outside if you want to, but at the moment they've got to tackle this rut before they hit this launch pad. But most of all, you'll see the variations here. It was obvious in the time practice session A 450 could maybe get to the top there, but yeah, down here you can land, scrub it, or you can then double over the downward slope. We've seen some of them launching from the inside there and heading over into the second wave. So you're really getting a launch pad into the waves. But if you get this bit wrong, especially on the first lap, it can make a massive difference to your race. This could be a real whole shot keeper. If you get this section right, because no one's in front of you, you can take it how you want. Everybody behind has to adjust for what the person in front of them is doing, and that dictates their speed through this section, and it could allow the leader or the first 2 or 3 riders to really make a break as that speed carries all the way up the hill to the top of the wave section.
Heading into 2025, it's great to see more manufacturers joining the championship. We've got 4 Italian brands now, of course. In the series, we've got 3 Japanese, 2 Austrian, and a British brand in Triumph. And that's only good for the championship, only good for the series in MXGP as a whole. And it wasn't that long ago when we really only had 4 brands and then KTM, you know. So KTM, Husqvarna, Gas, they stepped it up over the years. The introduction of Triumph, the introduction of Paddock, the introduction of Ducati now, absolutely fantastic to see. And yeah, let's see where the next brand comes from and when it joins the championship. Because I'm sure there probably will be one. Just a matter of who, when, that's all it is. But yeah, 10 manufacturers, fantastic.
Look at you. Okay. Okay.
Try to talk again.
So for 2025, yeah, of course, I'm really excited for 2025, mainly because I've had so long away from the racing. As many will know, I tore my ACL in June. Made the decision to stop and then take the surgery, get fixed up, and yeah, here we are now. So
Ben Watson returns for a 3rd season with the MRT Racing Team Beta Squad and twice an MX2 Grand Prix winner. He clearly has fantastic abilities on the machine. He's only just missed the top 10 in his first 2 seasons with Beta, and then last year's championship for him was massively injury affected, just when it looked like he was getting that top 10 pace back under his belt.
yeah, for sure, this is a long time goal for me, and I always dreamed to be one of the guys, and now I try to focus on a full GP season, which is amazing for me, and I try to enjoy it as good as I can, and also to be as good as I can.
Ben is joined by the German Tom Koch, who up till now has been a complete privateer. He was 20th in the World Championship last year in that sort of status, nowhere near doing the full season, and he had the best of 8th in a Grand Prix overall. He's going to get some great support from his German fans as well, and it's going to be fascinating to see how Tom fits in with that dynamic. Very much an Italian team, but now with a German and a British rider, so we'll see what comes of that situation in 2025.
Our FIM race director, the other end of the start gate, signals to the Fly Racing 15-second board to go up for the first time in 2025. MXGP Race 1, 30 minutes plus 2 laps. Riders are in position, nerves are flowing, adrenaline pumping through the veins. They know they need a good start, they can't mess up here. Conditions on the track, crucial for a good start, and that's exactly what they get over on the right-hand side, and it's Siwa! Wow! Jeremy Siwa with a front pole shot for Ducati. Maxime Renault quickly into 2nd position at the top of the hill. Guillaume, the privateer, gets a good start and then launched himself at the bottom of the hill. Febvre leads, Renault 2nd, Siwa 3rd. And Lucas Kuhnen, a good start as well. Guys are eyeing up the Italian, Guadagnini, as they hit the line at the end of lap 2. Geiser has found his way past Guadagnini, got his eyes set on Siwa now. Slight error, whoa, Whiskey. Wow, very, very lucky there. What happened to Maxime Renault? Just shows how easy it is to make a mistake. Looked like he caught a braking bump and just grabbed a handful of throttle right when he wasn't expecting it. A massive escape for Maxime Renaux and a big let-off for Romain Febvre as well. We can now breathe easy for the next 14.5 minutes, you feel. And Lucas Koenen gaining in confidence as well as he closes in on Siwa. Nice, methodical ride this for Lucas Koenen. See Siwa right there. You know what, he's eyeing up a top 5 position. In green, Romain Febvre launches into 2025 with a race win here in race 1. And race win number 49 in the career of Romain Febvre. The racing in Argentina was spectacular. It started on Saturday with the qualifying race. Maxime Renaux drawing first blood, Romain Febvre pushing him all the way. Tim Geiser was kind of there, but then just let them get on with it. And then in first race on Sunday, it was Febvre who led the way. Renaux was the pursuer. The 959 not kind of made that mistake at the bottom of the hill when he did. Would we have seen a change in position at the end of the race? Both riders were at the very, very top of their game. Even Geiser, it was almost as if he said, you know what, you guys get away with it. And after that mistake from Renaux, towards the end of the race, we saw Geiser coming back towards the Yamaha man, but obviously he just ran out of time. But fantastic racing, 1-1 between the two Frenchmen, and I guess the scene was set then for race 2 to sort of see who would come out on top. But here we are, MXGP Race 2. Who's next? That's the question. The burning question, in fact, as we head into this brand new season of MXGP Race 2.
Va a llegar el turno de los latinos.
Febvre in gate number 2. Alongside him to his left is the red plate holder for now, Maxime Renaux. Geiser is next, then Cauldron, then the 10 of Valandren, then Siwa again. Gate struck. Guadagnini this time. Guadagnini leads coming out of turn 2. Renaux second, Lucas Koenen third, Romain Febvre in 4th place. Febvre now up into 3rd on this opening lap as he parks his way past the Belgian. And at the bottom of the hill, no time for hanging around for Maxime Renaux as he doubles his way past Guadagnini and into the lead. Where's Geiser? He's in 5th place. There he is with the 243. And just behind him, Paul's Jonas as they charge to the bottom of the hill. Oh, Geiser looking for a move up the inside of... Was that Guillaume? I think it was. Yeah, Guillaume, 92. A real privateer mixing it up amongst the factory team. Good start in race 2 and came away with the 5th. Into the final lap. Maxime Renaux. He has been absolutely on point. That's race win back in 2023. Race 2 in Switzerland. To look as far back as April the 10th for that. He won the qualifying race. That gave him the red plate and the championship lead. He wins race 2. He wins the Grand Prix here in Argentina. He leads the World Championship as we head to Spain in Kozar. Maxime Renaux got to the front early, but how good were those Ducatis? 2 foxhole shots, one for Jeremy Siwa in race 1, Mattia Guadagnini in race 2, and that good start from Guada in the second race. He wasn't, I guess, too prepared to give up that position too eagerly, whether it was Romain or Tim or anybody. And him being part there allowed Maxime to get away. And that gap was crucial because once it got to, what it was, 6 or 7 seconds, that was always going to be an uphill task for Romain Febvre to close down on Maxime Renaux. Great riding from Maxime. Too long to get past the Ducati, Romain Febvre, which probably cost him the Grand Prix. Well, it did cost him in the end because he couldn't bridge that gap. And at the end of it all, after a qualifying race and 2 races, Renaux comes away with the championship leader's red plate, just 1 point separating him and Romain Febvre. But a fantastic first Grand Prix of 2025 for Ducati. Both riders, only 2 Ducatis, the only 2 brands inside the top 7, which is amazing.
Beginning of the weekend in Argentina, I had a paddock talk with Lucas Kuhnen, and it was quite a strange feeling. There was almost like an elephant in the room. Not many people were saying too much about his injury. Was he injured? Was he not injured? And when I spoke to him, he didn't say too much, but he definitely said he didn't have any expectations. You know, it's his first year on a 450 officially, and he just wanted to see how it went. It will be a learning year for him. He's 6th overall in the championship now. It's his rookie season, and he was injured. And I think that was just a pleasant surprise for him and the rest of the team. But the emotions that you saw from him kind of suggested that he kind of surprised himself. But it's definitely a positive start for him.
Ich weiß aber nicht, ja?
Ich auch nicht.
I don't know. But we need to speak English or English, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, let's say I always really like traveling to different continents for the GPs. Yeah, it's difficult always for the teams to ship all the boxes there, all the bikes. For us to travel, it's always long, but it's always cool to see all those different, let's say people, how they live, how it is in other parts of the world. Sometimes then you even appreciate more what we have here. So I always like the traveling. Took the wrong restaurant. How much is actually 10,000 of the money from them? That's 10,000 is 10 euros.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy. With the, how you say, weather predictions, it will be more enduro uphill.
Yeah, that's true.
Getting into the rain ruts and trying to get to the top. Yeah, I changed the number for this year. I always wanted to change my number, to be honest. I had 16 in the beginning, and then when I was growing up racing EMX 65 and 85, you needed to have a 400 or 500 number. So I went with the 516, and I was running it for quite some time now. And I was thinking a little bit what number I should choose, and then I chose 27 because, yeah, first of all, it's my date of birthday. I have birthday on the 27th of March, and then my girlfriend's birthday as well. She has half a year later birthday, so I was thinking that's kind of cool, so to change it up a little bit.
Perfect.
The winter with the team went for me really well. We worked a lot, and we were immediately really happy with the team because they are working really hard for us, and we immediately found what we wanted, and so we just went riding in Sardinia and in Rome a lot, and yeah, we had a really good winter, I would say. When I came there, I loved it, like at first look, and yeah, the jumps were big, everything was nice, a big track up and down, and yeah, for sure the fans were amazing, I would say. They were like cheering on you for all the motos, so yeah, it was really nice to see all that crowd there, and yeah, I loved it. And yeah, we tried to manage to say to each other before the race where to go or on which gate, and yeah, we are helping each other out, and for me it's a good point.
We've got another new manufacturer in the championship this year, TM. They're coming back. They've been in 125, 250 European Championship over the past few years, and they arrived with the Czech rider Julius Mikola, who's had good success in 125 and 250 European Championship, but then last year he bit the bullet, went into MX2, and was showing signs of improvement, showing signs of really adapting to the class until he got hurt at his home round in Czech Republic. He did return at the Motocross of Nations at the end of the year, but the good thing about that is he's been able to sort of have a good positive winter, get time on the bike, work with the team, and develop the bike and things like that. So Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what TM can do.
Oh, I'm excited to be here. You know, first time I'm racing in Argentina, that's something big for me. With the bike, I'm happy. The bike is good. I think it's competitive with other bikes. So I'm looking forward to enjoy this weekend and see what we can do.
Hello everybody and welcome to the YPF Infinia MXGP of Argentina with me, Paul Malin. We are live for the opening round of 2025. If you were with us yesterday, we had a perfectly dry racetrack. We had a couple of storms in the night. It's been on and off during the day. Mr. Ingo Parch, our FIM race director, with the flag. The Fly Racing 15-second board up for the first time in 2025. 5-second board turns. It's going to be a messy first turn. The start is going to be crucial, and they spin up. Adamo spins up on the gate. There was talk of that if it rains. The mesh a lot closer together than it normally is. And it's going to be De Wolf with the foxhole shot. Sasha Kunin right there behind him. Valan in third on the 317. Oh, off the side of the track, Kaz Volk on the 172. But it's De Wolf who leads. Valan second. A mistake there for De Wolf. He's trying to hang off the back of that on the uphill towards Liqui Moly. Doesn't want to give up this advantage, not to Valan, who is absolutely blistering in these kind of conditions. Struggling with a tear off there, though, the Frenchman. Oh, Valan! Opening lap, throws it away, picks himself up, but where though? Volk in orange is in third, Braceras in fourth, now in the blue. Kaz Volk, rookie season in MX2. The top three from the MX250 in 2024 of Matis Valan, Valerio Lata and Kaz Volk, all lining up as MX2 riders this weekend. And Adamo has a problem. Adamo out of sixth place. Wow, you do not see that very often. Kai de Wolf flexing the muscle already as he goes past the crew. And the number one, Kai de Wolf, the reigning MX2 world champion, will cross the line with a foxhole shot, a start to finish win. The perfect way to get underway here in Argentina. Salutes the crowd as well. And then pats that number one proudly. De Wolf, your winner in race one.
Unfortunately, we went quickly from heaven to hell again. Yeah, actually we don't know yet because the bike still needs to be taken apart because it came with the crates here. So we're still investigating.
Behind Kai and Simon, you had in third, rookie in the MX2 class, Kaz Volk, which was a career best for him. In fourth, behind him was David Braceras, another career best. It's so good to see these guys up at the sharp end, and for David, it was the perfect confidence boost before his home GP. The Monster Energy Triumph boys, you have Guillaume Perez and Camden McClellan, and they're actually living together in between the GP weekends. And I believe there's still a lot more to come from these boys this year.
Up next, race 2, MX2. And Kai de Wolf, well, he may have arrived here in Argentina as a defending MX2 world champion, even if his closest rival from last year, Lucas Kunin, has moved into the Premier class. Andrea Adamo, Simon Langenfelder, Sasha Kunin, Thibaut Beniston, and amongst a few others there as well. The Fly Racing 15-second board up for the final time today. MX2 race 2, 30 minutes plus 2 laps. A faster, drier racetrack. You should see the MX2 riders clearing the Liqui Moly triple this time around. It should be a lot more spectacular when the gates drop. A good jump this time from Adamo, and he gets squeezed by his teammate, Sasha Kunin. 16 foxhole shots last year, he gets his first in 2025. Can he keep it on two wheels on the opening lap, which is something he couldn't do in race 1. De Wolf made a mistake. A little bit more traffic on the horizon for Adamo to deal with, whilst he kind of figures out what to do next. De Wolf uses that to his advantage. Oh, De Wolf tips it out, and the rut goes down, and that's going to be any chance of his Grand Prix victory gone by the wayside. Langenfelder here, though, has lost ground. Adamo's gone through. Adamo out to second. Langenfelder down to third, and he goes down again. He is going to gift De Wolf a Grand Prix victory, potentially. The checker flag waves, and Sascha Koenen wins race 2. He'll be on the podium. Koenen wins the race, Adamo second, Everts third, De Wolf takes the overall victory and is the championship leader.
Simon he had a little physical problem during the second moto in the last 3 laps. We will find out what is the real problem. For sure we will find out. Sascha he showed some really good speed, and during the race also, race 2, he was making all shot and nobody could catch him, so it was really good, so I'm really looking forward.
De Wolf, Sascha Koenen, Simon Langenfelder round out the podium here at the YPF Infinia MXGP of Argentina.